All right. Welcome, one and all, to the Off the Rail Sports Recap. This is for Saturday. I hope you're having a really good weekend. God, it goes quick. What are you going to do, right? Oh, man. We are getting close to the NBA and hockey finals. I cannot wait. Two of my more exciting events. We had a lot going on this weekend. Saturday was a real mover and shaker day in the world of sports. And let's get to it. The Dallas Stars beat the Jets, and the Winnipeg Jets ended that series 4-2, and they are now going to play the Edmonton Oilers. That should be a really good series. We're going to see some serious depth, not death. And I got to tell you, Edmonton is just playing spectacular. The way they just literally lifted it up again against Vegas. And I think Vegas is a better defensive team than Dallas is. But we shall see what happens. Scotty Scheffler, PGA Championship. That dude got on fire. Literally in the last 6 holes. That he had an eagle on a par 4 and shot a 65, 3-stroke lead. Bryson DeChambeau, par 3, hit it in the water, double bogey with a previous bogey. He's pretty much out of contention. He's 6 back. I honestly thought he was going to go into Saturday night with the lead at the PGA Championship, maybe next year. Alex Noren is going to join Scheffler in the final twosome, but Scheffler's got a 3-stroke lead. It is literally his tournament to lose. Furious finish at the Preakness. Journalism. Man, what a stretch run that was. I thought that horse was going to come in second, and it just kept going, and it kept going, and it kept going. Paid $4, even money. It was the class of the race, that's for sure. Also, the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. Now we find out he had a torn meniscus in his knee. There had been reports by the ESPN in the last month that he was getting pain-killing shots in his knee. I thought it was for tendonitis. Obviously, this guy was really playing with some serious problems. And, you wonder what they're going to do. I'm sure a couple months is gonna make it, I would assume, heal. But I'm wondering what if he's going to be out for a couple months. Now we got Tatum, we got, Jaylen Brown trying to heal. I mean, that guy was a warrior in Game 6. Little too much, too little, too little, too late. But what are you going to do? Also talking about Boston, Rafael Devers has obviously embraced the DH. He had a walk-off home run to beat the Braves. The Twins in Major League Baseball won their 13th game in a row. 3rd straight shutout. They are literally the hottest thing out there. Let's go through what happened in Major League Baseball. The Mets beat the Yankees 3-2. That's kind of nice. I always like that. Cubs beat the White Sox, because who doesn't beat the White Sox? White Sox, though, are still 14-32. I know I keep beating this drum that they're better than the record indicates. Blue Jays beat the Tigers 2-1. The Nationals beat the Orioles 10-6. And at some point, how bad are the Orioles? I mean, really? Are they sellers at the trade deadline? I don't know. I just can't even believe they're this bad. Rays beat the Marlins 4-0. Phillies beat the Pirates 5-2. God, I feel bad for the Pirates fans. Jesus Christ, what do you say to them? Reds beat the Guardians 4-1. Rangers took the Astros down 5-1. Cardinals beat the Royals in a real pitcher's battle 1-0. McCullough got the win for the Cardinals. And like I said, the Red Sox beat the Braves 7-6. Johnson got the loss for the Braves, gave Devers the walk-off home run. Twins beat the Brewers 7-0. Pablo Lopez. If you don't remember that name, they traded Arraez from Minnesota to the Marlins, who they subsequently dealt to San Diego. Pablo Lopez is truly one of the more underrated pitchers in baseball. He's 4-2 with a 2.4 ERA. Pitching wins. Wow. I don't know what happened here. Rockies beat the Diamondbacks 14-12. I guess the D-backs missed their extra points. Mariners beat the Padres, win the series 4-1, second game of the series. Athletics lost to the Giants 1-0. And the Angels beat the Dodgers 11-9. Wow, won the first 2 games of that series. Clayton Kershaw came back, gave 3 runs up in the first inning. The first inning was like 35 minutes. I mean, it was literally longer than, Mission Impossible is. And let me tell you, go watch Mission Impossible. It's going to be spectacular. All right, that's it for your sports recap for Saturday. If you could, hit like and subscribe, and we'll be back soon with Off the Rails.